Hello everybody, and welcome back to the small N-scale layout on an ironing board. There's been some updates since the last time, so I'll just run through them quickly. I haven't done an update for a while because frankly I haven't been here. I had to go zooming back to California in a mad rush it was a family emergency. Just kind of left everything. But anyway, I'm back now. Back here, well, I'm not in Gibraltar. I've been in Gibraltar, but now I've just come out today to do some work on this. So, two things. First is the control box is starting to take shape. And I've got the control panel. So that'll be the speed control. That's the direction control. And those two are separate power for these. And then the third switch will probably be for layout lights. That's the idea anyway. That's the power supply. Still trying to find a female in for that to plug in. I have tested this 12 volt PWM controller. It works very, very good. Very, very smooth. Actually better than the normal Kato ones. Absolutely insane. €7 from Amazon. I don't know how they do it. And I just built a little platform for it to sit on, so I just slide it through and screw it down, and that's it. So that's the box. I've also built a lid for it here. Just wants to be sanded and fitted properly and all that, but it fits. I've tried it. So anyway, I'll take this off so I don't damage it. Just put it over here. Now, as you see, I've put some sides on it. The reason I put some sides on it, onto the foam, as you can just see there, I've glued them on with a raised section, is because one night I was down here and it was getting cold, and I think the metal contracted because I was nowhere near the layout, and I heard a sort of loud metallic pop noise and a bunch of stuff fell on the floor, and the locomotive I was using, this one, fell on the floor and smashed into quite a few pieces. I've managed to put most of it back together, but I do need some new truck covers, or possibly just some new trucks for a Kato F3, F7. Yeah, very, very expensive lesson learned, so that's why I put the sides on those. Luckily, I have a spare one, but it still hurts that it got broken. Yeah, whilst I was in California, I had like literally 30 seconds to run around a model shop. I happened to have the old man with me. He stayed in the car, and myself and my son, we just ran in to have a look, and went to a place called Visalia Hobbies, and they had a few micro trains, coupling bits and pieces, because I've got a lot of old freight cars with rapido couplers, and I'd like to change them to micro trains, and these are getting really hard to get hold of, especially here in Europe, so I've got that. And then the very non-exciting thing was some lead-free rosin core solder, which I bought from Harbor Freight. So that was it. So that's what I came back from California with, and some great memories as well. Anyway, I'll just flip this over to show you what I've done on the underside. So, as you can see here, so I've cut a channel to run the cabling back to here. Okay, and these all fit inside the box and get connected. So that's the main power bus for the main line, and then that's the two sidings. And the other thing is I've hollowed out the foam and glued in some wooden blocks, and that's what screws it to the underside of the ironing board. So that's it. And then today I've been, because my carpentry skills are pretty awful, I've glued on some basically MDF siding, and then I just sort of glued them into a sort of semi-triangular section and sanded it down, but I've had to put some wood filler in to fill it. But I'll probably paint the sides. I'll have to paint the sides because it's MDF, and this is a very damp environment here, and they'll expand and look horrible. The front of it here, I need to cut these off and somehow work a curve into that, just to protect the foam, because the foam's quite vulnerable. It's quite soft. So that's it really. That's the sum total of the update. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to have another update soon.